Hello folks, we're going to try out some drive pedals tonight. Now I have all digital version of these, so the real ones are probably not going to sound exactly the same, but this will give you an idea of what these pedals would sound like with harmonica. So I'm going to have to open them up one at a time because of, well, maybe you can see it a little bit. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is the Big Muff. It's called NYC Muff on this. The second one we're going to do is the Rat, and it's called Squeak on here. The third one is Tube Screamer Drive, so it's a tube screamer. This next one is the Gold Drive, that's a Klon. And the last one is Distortion Plus, so that's an MXR Distortion Plus, which is kind of like the DoD 250 pedal. If I'm wrong about that, please put in the comments that I'm wrong. But I think that's what that is. Alright, so we'll turn on the Big Muff. Now, just want to go over one thing before we start demoing these. These are not for Chicago blues, tube-driven sound. If you want that sound, you get this. That does that perfectly. These are going to be for nasty rock and roll. I'm in a rock and roll cover band, and so I kind of need these. So I'm going to start off with the Muff. Now the Muff is considered like a fuzz pedal. Fuzz and harmonica really don't mix well, but I'll just give you an example. So I'm going to put the camera down, and as usual, you're not going to see anything because I don't have a camera person. Okay, so we're going to be using the Superlux D112, going through the little karaoke amp with some delay and echo. See, now that I have the mix, so it's more clean coming out, more clean signal coming out of there, because fuzz is just not good for hop. Fuzz is supposed to interact with guitar pickups. It's not a hop thing. So I have the fuzz kind of in the background on this. So I tried a bunch of different settings. That one sounded the best. Okay, moving on. We're going to try the Rat next. Turn off the Muff. Now we're on the Rat. This is going to be louder. See, that is not bad. The Rat is very versatile. I'm not going to talk into the mic. That's obnoxious. The Rat is very versatile. You can really adjust the gain back. I mean, you can do country, you can do heavy metal. You think it as a heavy metal pedal, and probably most of those hair bands, including the band Rat itself, use that pedal. But turn the gain down. It has a wide range on the gain. It's pretty good for harmonica. Matter of fact, I thought that one sounded the best out of all these. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the Rat. Now we got the Tube Screamer. Now the Tube Screamer is supposed to be a soft clipping overdrive. In far as I can, research I've done a little bit. Soft clipping is better for harmonica in blues type. Basically, you're imitating a tube amp. This is what Stevie Ray Vaughan used. He used a Tube Screamer. Okay, let's try this. A couple of things I want to mention. I'm using a C-hop because everybody has a C-hop. We're using a K-Mize noise gate that keeps the feedback at a minimum, and I run my mic, the volume halfway up. That's the way to avoid feedback. Okay, so that was the Tube Screamer. Not bad. Now I'm going to try the Klon. Now the Klon is, in guitar effects world, is pretty a recent invention. It was invented by a kid from Boston named Bill Finnegan. It was a couple of his MIT buddies. And basically, long story short, kind of blends the clean signal and the distorted signal together. And if you have an original Klon pedal, it's worth thousands of dollars. Because right now they're not making them anymore. He makes them once in a while to give to his friends to sell on eBay, as a charity. But there's plenty of clones out there. That's what this is. This is a digital clone of a Klon. All right, let's give this a whirl. Oh, would help to hold the hop there. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Okay, ready? Yeah, the Klon is got a good hop sound. If you could pick up a clone, I would do it. I must have the level set a little lower on this, but it's fine. It's not feeding back or anything. Yeah, that is close to that American sound pedal. The what they call the gold driver is the Klon, and the Rat are pretty good. All right, one more to go here. This is the Distortion Plus, made by MXR. It's my understanding it's a copy of a DoD pedal 250. If I'm wrong on that, please put in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's it. All right, give this a whirl. Yeah, see, that has a good sound too. So you can get some decent stuff for harmonica nowadays. I think, I could be wrong. I'd like to speak to someone who's an electronic expert. The digital pedals, they don't seem to interact with feedback as much, probably because they're putting out less output. When you get an analog Distortion Plus, I would like to try it and see if it's going to not feedback. But with the noise gate and the way I have things set up, more than likely it's not going to do that. So, yeah. So if you want to just get some good distortion and you're in a nasty rock band like I am, these I would try these, and you can buy all these pedals are expensive. They'll get the clones. You can just type in Amazon, hey, I want a Distortion Plus clone or a Tube Screamer, and they'll come up. And yeah, so. And you could probably pick up a Tube Screamer clone for like $20. I mean, come on. So that's the idea on these. Hope you got something out of it. All right. Have a good day.